The state of side hustle content on YouTube and TikTok is absolutely appalling. If you are trying to find a side hustle and you're looking at all this content, you're going to have very unrealistic expectations of how much money you can make. But we're going to keep it positive right now. My name is James, I run legit side hustles, and I want to show you realistic ways that you can make an extra income. Everything that I talk about on this channel, I have personally done, and I will show all the receipts for them. We're going to start with my favorite, which is user testing. I started doing user testing April of 2023, and I've made a little bit over $8,000 so far. I feel very accomplished by that. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to start a user testing account, how to do your first practice test, and some tips on how to be successful on the platform. Let's get right into it. Okay, so this is the home page of the user testing website. From here, you're gonna wanna click on Get Paid to Test. You're gonna wanna put in your email address. I have kind of a dummy email that I'm gonna use for this purpose because I'm not gonna use this account because I obviously already have one. Click on Get Started. Okay, so now it's going to basically do a little overview of what you need to do it. So you're going to need to have a PayPal account, and you're going to need to be at least 18 years old. Now, user testing works in a bunch of different countries. The United States, of my understanding, has a lot more tests available. That's where I'm located. So if you are in a different country, you might not see the same amount of success that I'm seeing on this, so your mileage may vary. But if you are in the US and you want to continue, so just press next. And now you're going to want to just fill out this form. So we're just going to put in some information, that dummy information. So your username should not have anything that shows your identity because you're going to be using kind of like an alias while you're doing your user test, because you shouldn't have any personal information being shown to the customer that you're working with. So I'm just going to put in microphone checker. And you just need a password. And then you can put in your zip code. Okay. And then press next. It's gonna think. Just press continue here. Okay, so now there are 4 steps you need to do. You need to confirm your email, and I have access to that email. Hopefully I remember the password. You have to set up your PayPal payment, so you just connect your PayPal account. You just put in your PayPal username, really. Create your profile, so you're gonna have to put in some information about yourself. This is so you can get the right screeners to come to you, because if you don't have the right screeners, then you're not going to qualify for any tests. So just fill out like legitimate information about yourself. Don't lie about yourself on this part, because it's very important to get the right test for you. And then finally, you're going to take a practice test. And this is probably the most intimidating part of the whole onboarding process. But I promise you, it's not super complicated. I'm not going to actually go through this whole thing. But basically, you would click next, and then you might have to download a plugin. I can't remember because it's been so long since I started. But I think there's a plugin that enables you to record your screen on Chrome. And then you're going to press next a couple times, and then you're going to just follow instructions. So there's going to be little questions on the top, and you're going to interact with something. And I'm just going to show you a really easy example. We'll go to Microsoft.com. And you say you press next, and then the question says, tell us how you would find Microsoft Surface items. So it's recording my voice too. So I would say, okay, if I wanted to find Microsoft Surface items, I'm going to go up to the tabs, and I'm going to press on Surface here. That's probably where it's going to be. And now I have kind of an overview page here. So I think I would go here, and then I would click next to the next question. And then it's going to say, try to find a 2-in-1 laptop. So now I'm going to go into this page and try to find a 2-in-1 laptop. And it looks like these ones don't detach. Does that still count as a 2-in-1? I'm going to press on this one. I feel like this one looks like it would maybe count as a 2-in-1. I guess that wording I'm not super familiar with. And okay, so it's an all-in-one. So I think that would specify that would count as a 2-in-1, I'm pretty sure. And then you have all these details about the laptop. It's a very nice landing page. I think it looks really good. It's very smooth. I like that I can kind of just get at a glance all these fun facts about the different features it can do. The camera's good, that's important to me. And this looks like the page, it looks great. And you get the idea. I won't keep going on this fake demo thing I'm doing, but basically you need to say out loud every single little thing that you're doing, and the more detailed you are, the better. Now, don't go overboard. You shouldn't be spending more than 10 minutes on one test. Even if there's 50 questions on the test, you kind of just have to go through it. But you also don't want to rush either. So the customer will rate you on a scale of 1 to 5, depending on how well you did, according to them. And if you have a higher star average, then you will get more money, basically, because you'll be getting more tests come in. Because the higher rating you are, the more tests that you're going to be able to take. So just make sure you're giving quality, introspective answers to the questions, but also don't spend too long on them. Just kind of breeze through them and answer them fully. So that's kind of what that looks like for the onboarding process. I'm going to show you my actual account here. Okay, so this is my actual account. So these are different screeners that you can take. I probably won't qualify for any of these right now. I've only done, I think, one user test today. But you would just answer these questions of which ones you used here. So I didn't match for that one. Some of them are only accessible on your phone. There's an app that you download that you take the screeners on for there. So we're gonna go to test history here, and I'll show you some information about my account. So I've made $8,324 so far. I started in April. It's April of 2023. It's May of 2024. That's how much money I've made. This is how much I made in the past 2 weeks. You get paid 2 weeks exactly from after you take a test. And this is how many tests I've taken total. Nutshell is how you succeed in user testing. So I would recommend that you are constantly on the website, just have the dashboard open while you're doing other tasks like playing video games, preparing dinner, things like that. You're going to fail a lot of screeners. Don't get discouraged. It happens. I can do 10 user tests in a day and fail 50 screeners. So it's okay, it's normal, and it's still going to be worth it because the amount of pay you get for the little time it takes you to do the extra screeners is, you're always gonna profit. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. I publish new shorts every weekday, and I'm gonna try to get another longer video that goes more in depth like this one every week. I might be able to do more, depends on how well this channel performs, but I appreciate you watching.